Hello, dear students. This is Vivek Vaibhav, and you are watching video lecture on migration. Dear students, class 8 geography, third lesson we are going to discuss today. Dear students, migration. You might have heard this is buzzword migration. So we are going to deal this word, meaning of this word. But first and foremost, I want to give you data. According to the International Migrant Stock 2019 report released by the Population Division of the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, India, with 17.5 million international migrants, has emerged as the top source of international migrants, constituting 6.4% of the world total migrant population. Dear students, we the people don't want to leave our country, and this is not exodus but migration. Dear students, what is migration? Why people wants to move one place to another place? What is the compulsion to leave their native land and live and abode another place? So we are going to discuss all this thing. First and foremost, migration. What is migration? Simply, migration means people moving from their native place to another place, another destination is called migration. Human migration is the movement of the people from one place in the world to another place. It is within the country, it is within the state, it is beyond the country, and it is beyond the state. It depends on person to person. It varies from person to person, family to family. Okay, so what is the reason behind it? Scientists, social scientists, give the reason of it. What is the reason? The prime reason of this exodus, not exodus, migration, you can say, prime objective in the prehistoric condition, we have definitely harsh climatic conditions someplace. So people wants to go another place to live there. This is the prehistoric condition. But these days condition is totally different from that particular condition. These days people wants to live in a good facility, and facility in terms of education, administration, medical facility, and uh, playground, and movie hall, mall. That means all whole and soul facility where they feel, they find, they want to live there. So, dear students, people can either choose to move or be forced to move there. Why? This is if I don't have earned, I don't have way to earn here this place bread and butter for our family and for me, definitely I want to move this place to another place. But some conditions people be forced to move from one place to another place. Suppose government want to make a government project of this area. So first and foremost, they have to evacuate the people live in this place. So that particular time, so that conditions, people move forcefully from one place to another place. And another cause of this, if we leave another country or another state, people make you feel inferior and tease you, comment you, so you want to move that particular place. And sometimes they forcefully what said that go away from this place. This is also one of the cause. So migration, I hope clear. Two terminology raised in this migration because some migration within the country and some are across the country. So what is it? An immigrant is a person who has moved to another country, usually permanent resident. Immigration is the act of immigrating or act of moving another country. Definitely, if the people moving another country and permanent resident, they leave their permanent resident and leave that country permanent resident, it is immigrant. Okay, when people an immigrant, on the other hand, some who lives a country or region, immigration is an act of instant of the immigrating. Dear students, so immigrant and immigrant do two types of people. So immigrant live abroad, that means another country, and immigrant live within the country. So movement within the country, movement out of the country. This is the important thing before you all. So who can give you the this sorts of data? International Organization for Migration. United Nations Migratory Agency defines migrant as any person who is moving or has moved across an international border or within or within a state away from his or her habitual place of residence. Okay, so what is the factors we are also going to this, but first and foremost, international agency persons legal status is necessary, whether the movement is voluntary or involuntary. This is mentioned in data, and what is the causes of the movement will be described, and what is the length of a stay of that people. This is the common thing for migrants. Factors. Migration is the global phenomenon caused not only by the economic factor but only other factors like social, political, cultural, environmental, health, education, as I told you earlier, are included under the broader classification of push and pull factors of migration. So, dear students, I hope it is clear. Push factor and pull factor is very important for you guys. So, this topic we are going to deal in another video lecture. Dear students, stay tuned and keep watching my video. Thank you so much, dear.